guys! Welcome to My Sammy Tutorials. In this video, I'll be introducing you to the My Goals module in My Sammy, where you can create and organize goals to track your personal progress regarding your milestones and accomplishments. To begin, let's visit mysammy.slco.org and log into our account. From here, we're going to click on My Goals, which is the middle module on the last row. Here, in order to create a new goal, click on Add Goal. To successfully add a goal, ensure all of the required fields highlighted in yellow with an asterisk are filled, and in this instance, all of the fields are required. Goals are organized by goal type and are measurable by estimated time of completion. For this example, my goal will be a health goal, and I want to lose weight to prevent diabetes, roughly 10 pounds. I'm going to start today and estimate that it will take me about 2 months to lose that much weight. Within the Notes section, I will add in additional information such as my doctor's name that suggested my change in lifestyle, or my case manager who helped me create the goal, in addition to details of how I can complete the goal such as eating out only once a week and reaching 10,000 steps a day. Below, I'm able to identify barriers that will make it difficult to attain my goals, such as transportation to the gym or childcare preventing me from having time for exercise. Clicking on Add will create a record of my new goal and direct me back to the My Goal landing page. Here, goals are organized based on goal type. My recently created goal is found in the Health section. I can either scroll to the Health section or click on the hamburger menu for a quick scroll, which is beneficial on a small screen with lots of goals. Here, I can further organize my goals based on start date or completion date. I also have the ability to delete my goal by clicking on the red trash can. A pop-up will appear to confirm deletion. If this was a mistake, click Cancel. If not, click on Delete. To edit the goal, click on the pencil button. Here, I can alter the description of my goal, or rather than deleting my goal, I can add a drop date to save the goal for a later time. Adding these dates will change the status of my goal presented on the landing page. Near the top of the screen, the bar is a representation of your goal progress. As you can see, I am currently at 50%, but when I delete or accomplish a goal, the percentage will change. If I decide to drop a goal, it is as if I've never completed the goal and it is still active. But if I accomplish the goal, my progress will increase from 50% to 75%, which means 25% of my goals are still active or dropped, saved for a later time. Furthermore, the goal type sections are collapsible, so clicking on the minus button next to the goal type will hide the goals, whereas clicking on the plus sign will display the listed goals. Near the top of the screen, the Filter By allows you to search goals by either date range the goal was created, the outcome of the goal, by keyword, or days until estimated completion. So, I can search my goals based off of date range. Any goals from the beginning of February to the end of February. Below, my goals will filter out accordingly. To clear my search parameters, just click on this X. Next, I'm going to filter by status, so active goals. And as we can see, I have one goal currently active, and it is my health goal I had recently created today. I also want to see my accomplished goals, so my education goals are all completed as well as my finance goal. Now, I can also use keyword search, so I'm going to look for the term lose for my health goal. Nothing is currently appearing because I have not cleared my search parameters. Ideally, I should have changed my status to active, however, I do not have that many goals to require that many parameters, so searching by keyword lose should be sufficient. For days completed, I'm going to look for goals that must be completed about 10 days from today. And again, as can be seen below, I only have one goal within the time frame and it has been already completed. Going back to add a goal, clicking on reset will clear the inputted information, and to return back to the landing page, click on the triangle in the top right corner. Additionally, I'm going to show you how to create quick goals from within My Sammy. This green checkbox near the top of the screen allows you to create a quick goal from anywhere in My Sammy and return back to the previous page you were working on. For example, I'm going to go into My Assessments and view my scores. When comparing my assessments, it can be seen that I may need additional support in my recent needs assessment, seeing as that I scored 11 out of 25. By clicking on the magnifying glass, I can view my answers and see where I may need additional support and create goals. Right off the bat, I can see my first answer tells me that I need to find a better living situation for my current disability. In order to create a goal, I'm going to click on the green check mark next to my name. Similar to Add Goal in the My Goals module, all of the required fields highlighted in yellow with an asterisk must be filled to successfully add the goal. My goal will be for housing, to find a better apartment with wheelchair accessibility. It will probably take me a good couple of months to find a place, and below, I will disclose who I'm working with to achieve this goal and what steps I need to take to make this happen. I will also list a few barriers that will prevent me from accomplishing my goal, such as access to technology, to search for apartments, and maybe documentation for the needed accommodations. Once completed, clicking on Save will save the new goal and direct back to the previous page I was working on, so my assessments. A pop-up confirmation will appear to confirm the save was successful. Going back into Quick Goals, if you decide you don't want to create a goal, clicking on Reset will clear the inputted information, and clicking the arrow button in the top right corner will direct you back to the previous page you were on. For additional support, please contact a Human Services Navigator at 385-468-5555 or email us at navigator@slco.org. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day!